1.
Yes. So now, like in the earlier session, we have discussed what are the causes of deficit BOP. That is how a deficit BOP is created. Now we have to look through. It is created. Now we have to correct it. So now we have to look through the solutions or measures to correct the deficit BOP. In that, first one is depreciation. Depreciation means it is the in the flexible exchange rate, the value of money is coming down on its own. That is depreciation. That means what you can say, our goods will be cheaper for other countries. So what they will do? They will export more. So export more means capital is inflowing into the country more. So what will happen? Our BOP will be improving. So next, the other one is devaluation. Devaluation and depreciation is the same concept. Only one difference is there. Devaluation is done by the government deliberately. And depreciation means it is done by the market forces of demand and supply for foreign exchange. So devaluation also creates a surplus BOP. Then import control. You are what you can say putting more restrictions on imports. Imports are more means our capital is outflowing the economy. So we have to curtail that. So what will happen? We will impose more taxes for imports and we will relax taxes for exports. So that means we are encouraging exports and discouraging imports. Next one is export promotion methods. So export promotion methods means like giving assistance for the export promoting industries, exporting industries, then giving subsidies to exports like that, and also relaxing the tax structure of the exports. That is also a method for export promotion. So whereby like in last like towards the last, you will be controlling import and you will be relaxing exports to get a improved BOP. Then comes the exchange control. Exchange control means depreciation, like you are bringing depreciation or devaluation into the exchange rate. That means if it is a flexible exchange rate, we will follow this thing, what you can say, depreciation, and if it is a fixed exchange rate system, you have to follow a devaluation system. Then only you can improve your deficit BOP. Then import substitutes, that is what you can say, it is called import substitution. Import substitution means it is very simple. Whatever we are importing from other countries, we are trying to make it in our country itself with our resources. Okay, that is decreasing our cost. See, in importing a good, suppose you are importing good X from other country. While it is reaching here, they have to get through all the tax payments while it is reaching the boundary of our country. So that means it is increasing the price when it is coming to the home country. Suppose that X is costing what you can say, suppose 100 rupees in the domestic country, but if it is imported, it will be 150 rupees in the home country. So better is to produce, or better is to use our resources and produce those goods which we are importing in the home country itself. So that is import substitution. Then monetary policy. Monetary policy means the central bank or the Reserve Bank of India has to stand with the export promoting measures. Then fiscal policy, government. Those measures which government takes are called fiscal policy, and those measures which are taken by the RBI is called monetary policy. Then capital import. Suppose technology. Nowadays we are exporting more of technologies. So capital import has to also be curtailed. That means we have to, like, our country is a cheap labor country. We have to use labor intensive methods for our production. We should not go for capital intensive methods. That means if we are using capital intensive methods, that means we are importing more of capital from other countries or technology from other countries. That means it is increasing our deficit in the BOP. So whatever method or whatever techniques we have in our country, we have to use that resources. Okay, so that is, if India is producing something, they have to go for labor intensive methods. But if other country like USA is going for some production process, they have to go for capital intensive measures. So these are the measures which what you can say, which will give you to correct disequilibrium in the BOP. That is, disequilibrium means a deficit BOP. Then you have to go through a deficit BOP as two balances, two deficit. You have two concepts in the deficit BOP, that is accommodating transactions as well as autonomous transactions, or autonomous capital as well as accommodating capital. Autonomous transactions means which is not included in the BOP transaction. It is actually a, what you can say, a free transaction, which is all free from the BOP transactions. That is autonomous transactions. See, it is a transaction which is independent of all other BOP transactions. Okay, suppose for example you can say a dividend, a profit you earn by acquiring an asset from the other country. That is autonomous transaction. Next one is accommodating transaction. That is, if there is a deficit in BOP, you acquire a transaction to correct that deficit. That is accommodating. You are accommodating a, what you can say, a disequilibrium. Okay, you are correcting, you are trying to correct a disequilibrium in the BOP by a transaction. That is accommodating transaction. So these are two concepts related to the BOP deficit. So like accommodating transaction and the autonomous transaction. So balance of trade, balance of payment. Like I think we have covered all the concepts here. So you have to take notes.